Hey there, guys. I wanted to share with you the tale of my origins and how my entire life changed in a period of 5.5 months or 6 months, let's say. How my entire mentality, my entire drive, focus, and ambition in life changed. And the beginning of that, the day it happened, how it happened, and where I am today, and offer some bit of advice, no matter where or what realm of endeavors you're in, just universal advice based on what I've learned so far. The story starts when my car broke down. My car, I had a 1995 Toyota Camry that my dad previously owned, and it was handed down to me when my dad moved to another used car, a better used car, I guess. And that car served its function for many years, and one day it broke down and I took it to the shop. They said it'd be like $2,000 to fix it. I didn't have $2,000 to spare on a used car. I had $2,000, I just didn't want to spend it on a used car. So I decided to sell that for junk, and then I went to CarMax to buy a used car. There, I was there Friday I went, and this gentleman helped me pick out a car. And then we, figured that we were going to buy it, and I said, let me just think about it overnight. Saturday, I came to sign all the papers. I signed the check for like $19,000 something dollars, and I signed all the documents. He handed me the key, everything, and before I left, I saw my friend from middle school, from 6th grade. We went to middle school together. We went to high school together, we attended college together, and now we're in business together. So I saw him, and I was just catching up with him. I actually was about to drive the car home, but I was like, hey, let me catch up with Vince before I leave. And so I parked the car from its designated place to the parking lot, and I went back inside and chose to catch up with him. And I think that was the defined step. If I had taken the car that the other gentleman gave me when he gave me the keys, and I just driven it straight home instead of parking it in the parking lot, going inside to catch up with Vince while like my brother and friends sat in the car, my entire life would have been different. So I chose to go in there. I'm like, hey, so what have you been up to and what are you doing? And he's like, I'm doing this this sort of entrepreneurial endeavors and whatnot. I'm like, kind of like, what are you doing? And he was able to log into his online account and show me his progress and whatnot, and I was just blown away. And he also gave a business card, which I still have to this day, actually, which I'll probably keep forever. But so I was like, I don't know if you've ever seen The Pursuit of Happiness with Will Smith, the story of Gardner. Was it? I forget his first name, but last name is Gardner. The movie was based on him. John Gardner. I forget his first name, but the actual person, the movie, The Pursuit of Happiness, was made after. I don't know if you ever saw that movie, but in there there's a defined moment when the Will Smith's character changes the course of his future by asking this guy who had a red Ferrari 2 questions. What do you do and how do you do it? It was like that moment in my life where I asked Vince, I knew, I wanted more information on what this was, and I asked, can you teach me how to do this? And he said he was teaching other people how to do this, and we of course were friends, so of course he could teach me. So later that day, so I left that place with that idea in mind, and he sent me some links to check out, to do more research on it. And as I drove home in this $20,000 car, I had a seed of doubt, like, wait, if I start this business endeavor, I don't have any money because I had $22,000 in the bank. I bought a $20,000 car, made no sense. I had $2,000 left, and so after I went home, saw and did some of the research, I texted him. I was like, "Hey, are you free after work today?" And he's like, "Yes, I get off at 6." While he was at work, me and my brother and my friend also went to high school with me, and he also went to pick up this car with me, and he has a point to the story. So then we started looking for cheaper cars that exact same day. We went down to Miami, we went to other places trying to find a car to replace this one. And then when Vince got off work at 6, me, my friend, and Vince came to my house. We went to the old Chinese restaurant where I used to work, and we had our first business meeting. Thank God they had Wi-Fi there, and he was able to log into his account, and I was able to see and understand more of that. And we actually drove there in the new used car that I purchased that day, and actually made my account that night, or at that business meeting. And here's where the part about, the business part, the other guy comes in, the other character, my friend. So the first thing that Vince did when we sat down and we ordered our food and started that business meeting, he asked the question, "Why do you want to do this?" And at that time, I didn't understand what was the point of asking why. Shouldn't it not matter why? Like, we want to do this, and so over time, I understand the value of why, and that is the most important concept that I'm surprised he understood, and that I missed so heavily. I missed why he wanted to know why I wanted to do this, and immediately the other friend, he said that he wanted to do this to make money. Like his sole purpose was to make a lot of money. And I had a different reason. I had a reason because I just came out of being jilted from a possible marriage thing, and I got jilted because of financial reasons, and I felt like financial reasons, there was a built-in drive, a desire to be financially stable because I had been left behind or abandoned because of that. So there was a why. There was I would say a much stronger why than my friend who just wanted to make money. I wanted revenge. I wanted to show that the other person that ultimately I was jilted for was not financially better than me, and that I could do so much better than that. And also my family. My father had a heart attack, and my mom doesn't work, and all these other reasons that I had, and me being the eldest son in the family. So I had my reasons, which I shared with Vince, and so I say that because the other friend, I felt like me and him were at the same place at that time in life. We were both presented with an opportunity, and one of us took it one way, and one of us took it the other way. So we both actually entered into the business. Now about 5.5 months later, no, actually just almost 5 months later, my account is at $41,000. His account is at $4,000. World of difference, and I see myself that I could have gone either way at that point, but constant drive and having a defined and purposeful and meaningful why is what brought me here. And I am so thankful to have these strong whys, because I think that'll take me far into my endeavors. But so the next day, actually, after having this business meeting, I returned this $20,000 car immediately, because they have a 5-day return policy, and so I got my money back. And the day after that was I think, so I bought my car Saturday, returned it Sunday. Also Sunday, I went down to North Miami and bought this 1996 Honda Civic for $2,500. So I saved quite a bit of money there. And then the next day on Monday, which was New Year's Eve, December 31st of 2012, me and Vince met up at this McDonald's where they had Wi-Fi, and we did more of setting up my account, and then we went to Wells Fargo to withdraw money from my account, and then we went to TD Bank, and then we did all this running around, and then we started my account on December 31st of last year, and then the next morning, January 1st, I saw that I had $35 in my account, which blew my mind, and then I called Vince. I was like, hey, I made $35. And he's like, that's nothing. And now I see that it's nothing. Some days I wake up with like hundreds of dollars dropping into my account. But I say that because to share a story of my origin, and that, you know, me and my friend, like I said, were at the same, presented with the same opportunity. The difference is how you took, it's all about mindset. And the question, what is your why, is how, I guess, Vince assessed how far we would go. And now I'm glad that I've taken these opportunities with Vince, because now, not just being his student in business, I'm also his partner in business, and that feels amazing for us to have gone through so much from 6th grade. We used to like challenge each other. We used to have these wild dreams, and now we're actually pursuing them together. It's an amazing feeling. I just wanted to share that story with you for whatever reason. I hope it's meaningful to you in some way or another. And again, that key difference, having defined whys, is what brought me here versus my friend who actually just threw money and he's I don't want to ridicule him, but I'm just saying that could have been me in a parallel universe if I simply made the wrong decisions, if I didn't have the drive, didn't have the why. So it was not about me being smarter, me being more clever, or all these other things. It's about just having more defined whys, more drive, and I hope this meant something to you. If not, it was just something I needed to share. But anyway, I will catch you later. Take care. Bye.